Left, your left, hey. Left, right, your left. You got it.
Thank you for joining in today with Andrea Eichmann and Mark Peterson of the People's Patriot Project for this WeP3 Debrief. Find out what our crew has been working on to help support those who have given some and all to the pursuit of liberty and freedoms across Minnesota and the United States. Watch, listen, and support as we create the beacon of hope and opportunity in today's society that needs these heroes. Are you a veteran, first responder, or a patriot looking for a place to put your skill set, your thoughts, and/or want to help continue the mission? You have come to the right place. We are the People's Patriot Project, and we want to be the shock and awe when it comes to meeting the needs of our veterans and first responders. We are dealing with a new enemy in today's world where the wounds are not always clean. We want to be part of this mission in saving lives and making a difference. Welcome to the WeP3 Debrief. Here's Andrea and Mark letting you know the mission. And as always, Patriot Pride.
Holy cow, there we are.
There you are. There you are. I didn't know if we were going to get to come on today. How are things going over there, Petey?
Having some technical difficulties over here, so apologize for that. Yeah, I didn't have any sound, so.
Oh, no. You better now?
Oh, good. Hey, welcome to November 13th. This is one of our Patriot Days for the People's Patriot Project. And what a crazy, amazing day we're having, and in the crazy, amazing week we have had and what we're going into. And so thank you for joining us for this moment, for us to share with you what we have gotten done and and guess what? What we get done, we don't get done unless we do it with you. It's the we the people, and we can't get a thing done without you. So remember that. Remember that we don't ask a lot. We don't put our stuff out there a lot, in the fact that we don't put our hand out there, but we have some amazing contributors, and they help us immensely. There's never enough. I'll be honest with you. There's never enough to get everything done we want to get done. But we've always committed we will get done what we can with what we have. And we are absolutely 100% blessed. We just want to bless more. Is that a bad thing?
I think that's a great thing.
It's so awesome. I'm so excited about some of the things we got on the hook right now, and we'll get through some of that. Well, lead us off, Andrea.
Well, so we've been gone for a few weeks. I don't know if we need to talk about that. We're happy to be back. It was just a matter of getting our schedules worked out. We teach. And you know what? When you said the date, I just had a thought back to, do you know it was Friday the 13th in March that we went on, our school went on spring break, and then we were told we were not going to come back to the classroom because of COVID.
Oh my goodness.
And so today is Friday the 13th in November, and we're not coming back to the classroom. We're going distance learning starting Monday and Tuesday.
You guys,
Wednesday.
Remember, the entire state of Minnesota is a little bit different. And we got people that make a little bit different decisions, and I think that's my biggest frustration. I hope this doesn't slip into a political conversation, because we're 100% bi and nonpartisan, but I just want the rules all to be the same for everybody. That's it.
Right. Well, let's hope this gets it just needs to get straightened out. Then we can live our lives again, and that'll be awesome. But so you guys might know it's also Red Friday, and Mark is sporting his
Red Friday. I'm sporting.
You should have seen his other camera. His other camera was like glowing red.
It looked like I was wearing velour.
I don't know what it was.
Sure I know what velour is, but it was. It looked velvety.
It was very fuzzy. It was very.
What are you wearing today, Andrea?
But my red's not here today. I'm gonna go home and put the red to. I don't know. I'm sorry. It should be red.
It's all good.
It was another day of teaching, and I just was at a kind of a yuck this morning, knowing that I wouldn't be seeing after today. So it is what it is.
It looks like a teacher outfit.
Oh, thank you. It's kind of it's very teachery. Thank you. I think it's very teachery.
I love it. Thank you for.
Well, I'm sporting my classroom. See that?
Yeah.
I've been here for a while, so I thought.
We got a lot of stuff that we don't have on the screen that we should normally have on the screen. Like, boom, there we go.
Oh, there you go. So,
Andrea had to talk me into coming on a little bit. It's not that I don't like coming on and sharing what we're doing. I've got this headache. She's trying to convince me it's the killer vid, and I'm like, no, it's not. It's just a headache. We sit in front of these screens way too long, and I'm pretty sure it's just see the glare coming off my glasses. Those are actually coming out of my eyeballs right now.
Okay, you're great. Did you? So we want to also mention Debbie at Allegra Printing in downtown Minneapolis, sponsoring this. We'll give Debbie a shout out. She's been doing a lot of good stuff for us right now, and we have a lot more coming up. So thank you, Debbie.
Allegra, downtown Minneapolis. Allegra, downtown Minneapolis. And
She's
Debbie
awesome.
Temple, she is an absolute rock star. Give her a call if you have any printing needs, and she will take care of you in the most professional manner. Kim, we got to come up with a nickname for you.
Cork.
And Cork's not a good one, I don't think. But Kim is with us all the time, and I love it. She comes and she's on our weekly podcast on Sunday nights. We got your 6 at 6, your playtime. So we haven't been gone. We haven't been able to do this. We're committed during the daytime to contracts that say you're going to teach critters, and I bent the rules once, and I didn't get my hand slapped, but there was a conversation, and it was just I get it. I totally get it. I'm committed to who I work for, and they know that, but it was just a minute, and we took care of it. So,
so we do our podcast every Sunday night, 6 o'clock. We got your 6 at 6 at 1800 for those of you that do the big numbers. Whoa, one freeze? What picture was like, okay, so last week on the podcast, we had this awesome Ryan Hendrickson. I got to tell you, I've been talking to Ryan for months. He was over in Afghanistan when we first started talking, and Ryan has a book. It's called Tip of the Spear. And it just, his message was amazing. Talking to him in person, having him with us on the show was amazing. His message really is, for him, giving up was not an option. He could have stopped, could have quit. He talked at one point about crawling back. And you know what? This is maybe where I need to just be done. And he didn't. And I know he gives, was it Grandpa? He gives Grandpa some credit for that, his dad. And so Ryan was an amazing guest. I thought it was funny. Can I say where he was? Mark, are you frozen?
No, I'm not frozen. I can't.
Mark made a comment about his office. Can't say.
About his what?
His office that he was broadcasting from.
Oh, yeah, you can say that.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't his office. It was his truck. He's like, oh, yeah, the nice acoustics inside the truck office. He was having drinks at the bar, and so he was.
With his buddies.
lives in, right? So he had his drink, and I was wondering if the waitress was coming out to the truck or how is that COVID plan in some states? I don't know, but anyway. So then we also had musician Jen Ford.
Holy cow!
From who?
Holy cow!
She got a call from who? Say it.
She played Woman in Black. It was, well, we played it, but it was just released today. Go check out Jen Ford in the world today with the people, not the people's. We're not official. We can't do anything like that.
Yeah,
but she was doing some really cool stuff. She was having an open mic tryout with The Voice today. And she sadly didn't make it, but she made it in my heart. She is, we'll steal her. She can be on the People's Patriot Project every week if she wants to. I don't know if that gets her very far in the world, but that's.
We like to hear it. She's awesome.
She was awesome. Should we listen to a little clip?
What?
Should we listen to a little bit of Woman in Black?
Let's listen.
I should let her know. Here we go. Jen Ford with Woman in Black.
She shows up and makes her way through the crowd with her head held up high. She always looks proud, there's no fear in her bones. She ain't afraid to be bold. In a game of cards, she'll never fold. Well, she never second guesses, she won't think twice. Ain't afraid to take chances, but she's choosing the dice. She don't care what you think, she knows she'll impress. When you got on a black, you don't need a damn dress. Woman in black, she's the woman in black. When she plays out the mic, she pours out her soul. She don't hold back when it's time for the show. The kind of music from the days of old, the band is right there playing blues, rock and roll. Woman in black, she's a woman in black. And she's the one that looks like she's running the show. Won't back down from a fight, she's always ready to go. You see what you get when that girl comes around, 'cause she's the straightest shooter in the whole damn town. Woman in black, she's a woman in black. When she plays out the night, she pours out her soul. She don't hold back when it's time for the show. The kind of music from the days of old, the band is right there playing blues, rock and roll. Woman in black, she's a woman in black. And she never second guesses, she won't think twice. Ain't afraid to take some chances, but she's choosing to die. She don't care what you think, she knows she'll impress. When you got on a black, you don't need a damn dress. Woman in black, she's a woman in black. When she takes out the mic, she pours out her soul. She don't hold back when it's time for the show. The kind of music from the days of old, the band is right there playing blues, rock and roll. When she takes out the mic, she pours out her soul. She don't hold back when it's time for the show. The kind of music from the days of old, the band is right there playing blues, rock and roll. Woman in black, she's the woman in black. Woman in black, she's the woman in black.
Just released today by Jen Ford, Woman in Black. My goodness, that's a good one. It's just Gets your heart going. I can sit there thinking about what I would consume if I was sitting at a place. Andrea took a nap on us
What
right
is
now,
going
so I'll just
on?
run with
Can
the
you
show.
hear me?
I can,
there we
I
go.
can hear
Oh
you
my
now,
gosh.
but welcome back awake, William Van Winkle or Wimple or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know what is going on. That is. Look at there, blowing kisses. All right, so you guys, I know I looked weird, but we're gonna get past that. It'll fly back in a minute. I'm sure. That's what
we do
on
got some
earth.
issues. So, hey,
Okay.
why don't you just exit and enter real quick, and I'll go on to the next story right now. We were blessed so awesomely by a shout out and a message by Travis Johnson of Nonprofit Architect, and he featured us this week on Veterans Day, the People's Patriot Project. Thank you, Travis Johnson. Thank you for coming and being part of what we're doing. We are so excited about what we're going to get done with you and because of you and by you. And we are going to continue to move forward. And so we want to greatly thank Travis Johnson and being able to feature us on his website and on his Facebook page and all that. So, well, it says coming up this week, but not coming up this week. This last week, we celebrated Veterans Day, which was nice celebrating it with Travis. And it was kind of cool. We got out there and got to have some discussions and work. We actually had a board meeting on Veterans Day. How better is that? And it's really cool. We were in Minneapolis, and we had our staff holiday gathering board meeting, and Andrea and her spouse were there, and mine and my spouse were there, and we got to go to a little special place, and it was kind of fun. I should have loaded those pictures. Maybe I'll have them for Sunday. But it was really cool. There is a bridge here in Minnesota that goes over the Mississippi, and it's called the Lowry Bridge, and they had it all lit up red, white, and blue. And so it's kind of sad at the same time because down there in that part of town, there's a lot of businesses closing because they're just not being able to pull through. And some famous icons. I love a place here in Minnesota called Tony Yaro's. It's the home of the Greenie. We had some discussions with them and changing their Greenie name maybe one day a month to Patriot Punch because it's oddly the same color as our branded color. And so we never got that far. Kim's reminding me, we mentioned it, but maybe everyone deployed today. We are wearing our red. We are one step away from an announcement about what we are going to be doing. I hope it ends up being a national-wide process, but we have something called the Red Card that is coming. And ultimately, the Red Card is about remembering everyone deployed. For the People's Patriot Project, we feel that our first responders are deployed as well. They are out on the front lines, making sure that you and I are living safely, securely, and that we have a lot less to worry about because our first responders are available to us. And I'm just going to keep trucking along. Apparently, we're having some glitches on the Eichmann side of this, and we'll get through it.
Wait, can you hear me at all?
Oh, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Because I don't mind talking. I don't know why my picture.
Oh, we know this.
Stop. I don't know what. Okay, so we're going to pretend like that's
when you're
not
talking,
always
you're making
me.
all these funny faces.
It's weird. I'm going to try to just keep smiling over here. There we go. Just like that. No, I wanted to throw that in because I don't know where you were going. You said what was passed, and you said Veterans Day, right?
I said Veterans Day. We talked about the red card.
Yep.
And we are going to go. We talked about Travis Johnson. We talked about our podcast last week. We talked, well, it says coming, and I already said this coming up, but okay, let's talk about the 14th. What, we got a podcast? No, we don't. Not on the 14th.
What? November 14th? Nope.
Oh,
It's not.
there's some, you got some dates messed up. That's okay. I got some dates messed up. So this weekend, on the 15th, we are featuring Jake Stovall of Gulf Search and Rescue. Gulf Search and Rescue. We've had a couple talks with Mr. Stovall, and there is a slight chance he may not be joining us. This guy's been out in the weather fighting for the people of Texas and Louisiana, and he's been down there. And I even talked to him today, and it's one of those cases where he's just ran out of gas. And you know what? We normally don't feature or throw our guests under the bus when they can't make it. I'm not going to throw them under the bus, but I will definitely lift Jake up as to what he's been doing, his mission he's been completing. And this is a guy, one of our veterans, one of our heroes, one of our first responders that is out there who is giving everything to the point where his health is even in. He was hospitalized briefly for today, but is now home, and he just hasn't given up. And so we appreciate that, Jake. I don't know why I'm going through stirring modes right now, but we appreciate you and thank you for all the things that you're doing. And regardless of when, we do got a standby for Jake. I don't know if anyone's talked to him yet, but we've got DJ Elam, who is a very close and dear friend of ours. We actually met DJ down in Houston, and Jake said that DJ's more than capable of carrying the torch in this, and I know he is as well. So stay tuned with us for this weekend. And we've been pulling the rock stars the last month. I'm telling you, the musicians we've got, I am not worthy. I have to do the bow, and we are not worthy of the talent that we've had on our show. Another amazing veteran, James Kazad, will be joining us, and so we're really excited about that. He's going to be doing some veteran songs for us, and we got it showcased already, and we're just really excited about it. And it seems like he's really excited about it too, because he's been messaging me pretty consistently to make sure that we've got everything lined up, and I'll make sure that I do that. Sorry, this is great. I'll just keep moving forward. I'll let Andrea know I cannot hear her right now, and she's not there, but we'll keep going. November 22nd, we have an event next weekend. I should talk about the event coming up tomorrow, but on the 22nd, we've got an event down at La Doña Cerveceria with our good friend Sergio Manancero. And he's a former veteran, former Marine, who has made this amazing brewery in Minneapolis. And his handcraft, all just amazing. Got a little bit of a Latin rhythm to them and some taste to them, and they're really, really good. And they've got an amazing food counter down there as well. And so on the 22nd, which is our Heroes Vigil Day, we are going to be doing our show live down there, but we're starting at noon down there. Podcasts are going to be at 6 or 1800. But we are going to be starting at noon, and we're going to do a food drive down at La Doña. Bring your canned goods, non-perishable items, and there will be discounts for his amazing craft. And so that's an awesome opportunity. Don Ricks has been working with us, and I don't know if I can officially say who the players are in the game, but we are going to be receiving a bunch of socks. And I know that doesn't sound a major, like, oh, socks, but you know what? That's the number one asked item for our homeless vets. And so we're going to be taking those from Don Ricks. We had her on the show 2 weeks ago. What an amazing star she is. Again, go see what she's doing down in Nashville. And she has come on board with the People's Patriot Project and at least is supporting what we're trying to get done and working with us. And there's some pretty big players in that. I know I can say Don's name, and I know I can say our name. We're connected, and I'll check with her to make sure that we can say all the names involved in that piece. And then Andrea talked to, and I'm sorry, I'm having a moment. We wanted to collect something else, but we'll keep it going. We'll keep advertising it. I don't want to go out of our too much and too big and not be able to overpromise and underdeliver. And so that's the piece that we're working with there. We have been working with, I'm going to say 4 different companies or 4 different resources. One of the people in our network reached out to me and said, hey, do you know anyone that needs a service dog? And I said, I personally offhand right now at this particular moment do not know anyone that needs a service dog. We found the most perfect candidate ever in the history of life for a service dog. And so there is an individual willing to donate said service dog. And then there is another company that is willing to train said service dog. And we have the veteran. And so this has just been an awesome opportunity and network to get everyone in the same boat, working for the same things. Andrew's saying we'll take food. We know we're taking food. It's a food drive. Oh my gosh, I'm going to kill one of my people. It's funny. I'm not going to kill anybody. I promise I won't. I can't do 2 things at once. I'm going to say that right now. And we'll get through it. I think it's funny. All right. Oh, she's giving me codes on maybe working out, getting some toys. So that segues us into our next piece. The People's Patriot Project last year adopted a family for Christmas, and an amazing family, amazing story. We were so happy and proud to take care of that family, and I know that they were happy and enjoyed it too. So we have just gotten 2 families that we are going to be adopting this year. And we are going to, there's one more in the mix. And I've kind of set a loose, I don't know what you call it, goal, a loose goal to get 10 families. Now, this is a big ask. And I apologize. I'm being tormented by someone, and I can't do 2 things at once. And that's not letting me do it. So we'll just have to live life. Like I said, I'd like to do 10 families. I know that's a big ask. We're doing the footwork. We got the boots on the ground, but I know we've got amazing people in our network that can handle this. We for sure will be doing 3, and I know that 2 that we have right now are super amazing. One of them is heart-wrenching, and it's breaking my heart that we have to do this, and we are going to do this. And it's one of our local Leos, and in the state of Minnesota. You could probably Google it and figure it out right now if you wanted to, but we're waiting to make the announcement. I think we're making the announcement this Sunday. And then we have an event tomorrow where we will be going and helping and making sure we make an announcement for the details of providing Christmas cheer for a veteran who's a recent amputee. And so these are big things for us. We want to do important things, And we feel that these are important. And we don't think anyone should go through the holidays with there's already an adjustment being made. And so, we got another. This isn't a major announcement. This is, we love our Shad Turner and Veterans Unite podcast. Love the man to death. He has been there with us from the start. He will be with us there until the end. We are changing up the format just a tiny bit. We've always been kind of hosted under Veterans Unite podcast, which I've never had any problems with that whatsoever. Me and Chad have a great relationship, and we had this conversation. We also work with Adam Bird with Heroes Media Group, and I was having a discussion with Adam. Adam is on my board with the People's Patriot Project, our board, we're a board, whatever. And I said, Adam, we're making great numbers, and we're making great things happening with the People's Patriot Project, and we got you 6 at 6 Patriot Playtime. But we'd like to get more exposure, and so we'd like to put the People's Patriot Project out there front and center. Get the green out there, get the beacon out there, and make sure that we are taking care of all those that need to be taken care of, making sure we're visible to those. And we're making a marketing and branding move. We're not splitting from Veterans Unite podcast. That's not a split. It is just different branding. And the People's Patriot Project will be featured as its own podcast rather than a Veterans Unite podcast. We are still going to be partnered with Veterans Unite podcast, and we are going to continue the mission forward and do amazing things. So we, again, always thank Shad for the amazing work he does and what he does to help us. There's a lot of stuff that doesn't need to be on here, so I'm just filtering through it. So I think we've made all the announcements, and it's sad. I know Andrea's sitting there blowing up all kinds of stuff over here, but like I said, I can't do 2 things at once. So with that said, pay attention, stay tuned, be safe, be smart, be good, and we'll see you when the smoke clears. Patriot Pride.